If you think that video call you had last night proves that your Filipino girlfriend is real, then you're walking straight into a digital trap that is officially smarter than you are. I've been saying this over and over, and in 2026, the stakes have changed. You are no longer just fighting scammers. You are fighting algorithms and empty promises. Today, I'm going to give you the no BS breakdown on why I always tell my viewers to never ever date a Filipino online. We're going to talk about the verification myth, why your eyes are lying to you during video calls, and one thing a screen can never show you, the truth of her environment. The verification myth. Let's start with the most common issue, the fake profiles. You see that verified blue check mark on a dating site, and you think, okay, she's real. Trust me when I say this, they don't actually verify. I know this because I tested it. In late 2025, I created profiles on several of the biggest dating platforms using different names. I wanted to see if they would actually check if I exist. Not one of them did. And here's the part that made me concerned. A major dating site reached out to me for a collaboration. They wanted me to recommend them to you. I asked them point blank, how do you keep my viewers safe? They told me they verify every single profile through a phone call or an email. What they didn't know is that I had already signed up on their site as a ghost profile several months ago. No calls, no emails, no verification. I told them right then and there, I will never recommend your service. I cannot put my name onto something that treats your safety as a marketing gimmick or strategy. I can easily say yes for the money, but my principles and morals just can't. When you spend months falling in love with a profile, you aren't just spending time. You are investing your emotions into a digital phantom. You are wasting precious energy into a version of a person that might not really exist in real life. According to the 2025 Cyber Identity Report, nearly 35% of active profiles on international dating sites are facilitator profiles. People paid to keep you chatting without the intention of ever meeting you. Now let's talk about the danger dominating 2026, the deepfake video calls. You can tell me, Heart, I'm smart. We do virtual calls every night. I can see my Filipino girlfriend move and speak. In 2026, that is no longer a guarantee of reality. According to recent reports from Cybercrime Investigation and Coordinating Center, or CICC, over 20 million pesos was lost just in this first quarter of the year to AI-powered romance scams in the Philippines. We are not just talking about photos anymore. We are talking about live face swap technology. Scammers are now using real-time generative filters that can overlay a beautiful face onto a completely different person. They can smile, they can blink, and they can even mimic that provincial accent that you're looking for. If you're basing chemistry on a video call, then you are basing it on an algorithm. If you must call, use the analog wave test. AI deepfakes in 2026 still struggle with what we call occlusion, when an object passes in front of the digital mask. Ask her to slowly wave her hand across her face or hold a spoon up to her eyes. If the image glitches, tears, or the face momentarily disappears, you aren't talking to a Filipina. You're talking to a ghost in a machine. But why play games with your heart? The only way to know if her skin is real and if that spark is genuine is to be in the same room. You cannot check compatibility through a fiber optic cable. The organic encounter has zero fraud rate because you are holding her hand, not a smartphone. The hidden environment. This is one of the most important, and it's the one most men ignore. When you date a Filipina online, you only see a curated version of her life. She only shows you the corner of the room that looks nice. She tells you stories that make her look like a hero or the victim. You cannot perform the shield test online. You can't see how her family treats money real time. You can't see the way she treats a server at a restaurant or how she reacts when things go wrong in the neighborhood. In the Philippines, a Filipina is a product of her environment. If you don't see that environment in your own eyes, you are flying blind. I've seen men get invested online for a year only to fly to Cebu and realize within 24 hours that her family treats him like winning a lottery ticket. If he had met her organically, like at a cafe, a park, or a community event, he would have seen those red flags in week one. Online dating hides the truth until you've spent thousands of dollars on a plane ticket and a dream. Chemistry is a physical and biological response. It's the way she carries herself, her scent, her energy in a room. Algorithm cannot simulate that. In 2026, dating sites are businesses designed to keep you subscribed, not to get you married. They want you searching, not finding. Stop assuming it's real because it's on a screen. If you haven't sat across the table from her and watched her interact with her own culture, you don't know her. You only know the character she's playing for you. If you're wondering, okay, Heart, if I can't go online, where do I actually go? Yes, you need to go back and watch my video on organic encounters. I break down exactly where high quality and decent Filipinas are spending their time in 2026. And it isn't on an app. Don't let a verified badge fool you. Be the captain of your own life, not a victim of a digital filter. Comment below. Have you ever felt like a verified profile was hiding something? Let's talk about it. For now, you might want to watch my videos right here discussing whether you should date a Filipino breadwinner or not. My name is Heart, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys!